Hello and welcome. My name is Bree, and in this shared time together, we're going to have some fun, first and foremost. And we are going to hear from the version of us that is free and in truth and in harmony and in balance. This also is going to be a light language activation. So there's no rigidity necessary here. You can consume this on a walk. You can consume this. I'm setting the parameter that it can be consumed in any way. Yeah. And that it's going to help us raise our vibration, help us align with Source, and attune to the cosmic energies that are pouring into the planet. If that sounds resonant to you, if you're getting a yes in your heart, then this will serve you in the highest good of all. And if you're unsure, maybe you save the video, and when you do get a yes, you come back to it. And if you're getting a no, trust it. As we open up this space together, the Pleiadians, the Lyrans, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Syrians, and many other star councils, families of light, councils of light, are going to have a party with us here, now. Some light language is wanting to come through to help us understand what these energies are awakening within us. And I'm getting playful dolphins. I'm seeing fields of people dancing in a harmony, in a purity. Seeing many cords release from the back of the heart, the back of the solar plexus, as we let go and transmute these cords of density that told us that being in our fullness, our play, our spirit would somehow hold us back. This is not true. This is some holographic light language coming through to activate your holographic light language, being reminded that light language does not need to omit sound. This can come in any form that is moving through you as a channel, as a conduit, as a vessel. Nrodotoko shodaiterania, tararania kikia, kurototnikivernia, utrakadra, kudrototono, toroni. Allow yourself to breathe. Okay, I'm showing now that some of you still have some. Try to explain it before I bring through the next batch of light language for it. And I also want to share when you feel, experience my changes in my breath, the dialect, the frequency, the changes. These are me. You're seeing live time my field be upgraded, and you're maybe feeling your field simultaneously being upgraded. So I'm going to explain what I was seeing, which is some residual. It's sort of the last piece. Yeah, the last piece of the threading, the cording that was coming out of the back of the heart and the solar plexus. It was sort of tarry, and it sort of had this feeling of, oh, green Tara is going to be good for this. Okay. Yes. And this is related with us working on these last layers of these limiting beliefs around this meaning we've formed. So I'm going to have you complete this sentence if you're resonating with this portion. And you may already feel released. That's beautiful. But if you're feeling a tarriness, stuckness still, then I want you to complete this sentence, which is, when I am joyful, and I'm not talking about the bubblegum answer that you may have to this, which is, when I am joyful, I am in my light, I am in my shine. What I'm seeing here and feeling here in this energy session is that there's an associated belief with when you're joyful, something negative will occur. And this is obviously a belief that is limiting. This is obviously a belief that we've picked up here, that you may have learned. So what I want you to do is answer that sentence and then sit with that energy as I bring through this light language to cut to the core of the truth of it, which is, in some of your cases, I learned that when I'm joyful, XYZ. And I choose now to redefine this, that when I am joyful, I have my best chance at helping people that are not joyful, or something to that tune. Play with the verbiage, play with the feeling, play with the integration for you. And then just allow for this light language to be healing for this and releasing for this. I'm being shown that we're going to work on the root and the heart for this portion of the light language, healing. Mother Mary and all 21 emanations of Tara now coming through. Ya Tara Hiyo. Garania na Ashonata nia Noya no shoa you Unara ionoto Nguaya de uma 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 Umare nye uma nye Una Yoshua. Very ancient energies coming through. Breathe deeply. Feel this in your own way. Allow sound if that is something coming up in your field. We are complete. That was very powerful. So take some deep, deep breaths. Filling the whole vessel. Maybe sending that breath to the chakra that your awareness is called to. It's a very big release for many of you. Myself included. As we share this moment here, this still moment, this present moment, I ask you to tune into your heart and receive some information from your spiritual guidance team, from your star family, from your ancient nature. Some of you will want to pause the video so you can get a notebook or something to record it. But in this space, in this portal, you're now free and clear. You're free and clear. You're aligned with your divinity. You're also aligned with Mama Gaia, 5D Mama Gaia, here. Now, you will feel this throughout your body, in your consciousness. Call on her. She is here for us. We are her children in many ways, and she has the remedies for you. She has the remedies for you. This is new and interesting. I'm going to go with it. But Mama Gaia is transmitting some information through me now that may help some of you, or all of you, perhaps. And some of you will want to leave the video now to bring through what's coming through for you in the highest good of all. I honor you no matter what you choose or have chosen. Mama Gaia is wanting to transmit a message that she is not wrathful, that she is not ever trying to harm any of her children. She is always trying to actually protect her children. This is why, as she's showing me, even in the areas on the planet where there is weather that is not typical, not usual, not expected, Even in those scenarios, she provides. She will assist all of us, collectively and individually, always. And now I am somewhat asking her, what do you mean? Should people be worried? And she is saying no. There is nothing to fear. Your intuition will guide you. If you are geographically located somewhere that you should not be, you will know this. It will be clear. That's what she is saying. It will be very clear. If you've had an intuition that maybe I shouldn't be living here and it's unclear, then it's unclear. If you're meant to leave, if you're meant to move, it will be clear, is what she's transmitting. I can resonate with this because I've had this question. And it's always been unclear. And so until it's clear, I'm going to be where I am on the planet. I'm getting that some of you are wondering, I'm in the Midwest of the United States. I'm now getting a message from Metatron. And I am receiving that. This is interesting. Those conscious beings that are no longer on this video, it's because they weren't ready for this portion, but you are. Right? I'm just going to transmit what I'm receiving. This is a co-creation from Metatron and I. Those of you that are the most sensitive will notice a strangeness. Of how time is passing for you. This will continue to accelerate till the end of 2024. And the reason we wanted to bring this through is because you are being prompted to realize this is a gift. This variation in how you are experiencing time. Many of you will have days that feel to pass in the blink of an eye, and other days that seem to last forever. Notice, and then ask, how is this in service to me at this time? What am I to receive from this experience? We now allow Bree to settle as we bring fully forth this aspect of the dynamics on your planet. Your concepts of everything you experience as Earth are soon going to be tested and tried. Questioned often shifted. Many of you have noticed an uptick in strange timing of animals, birds chirping in the middle of the night. Animals are very sensitive to these shifts. You may have nights moving forward where you cannot sleep. You may have nights moving forward where you must sleep a large amount. And many of you are already coming up with reasons as to why you cannot honor that within yourself. But what if you allowed yourself to, in small increments? Perhaps you designate a day of the week that you simply allow your pace, your patterns, your complete natural flow to exist as is. This is important at this time. And for those of you that don't have a set schedule, can you do this all of the time? Many of you will have a reason as to why you don't feel this is possible for you. But could you consider that it could be possible for you? As time shifts, you are tasked with being present as often as possible. This will be your freedom key, your pass, if you will, into 5D. Because the story that is shared by the collective may not be one you identify with or believe is true, but it may affect you. And the way around this, the way through this, really, is to be present as you can. Just allowing ourselves to ground once more and become present in our body once more. You might hear some of my organs and spinal column receiving these upgrades. I feel vulnerable now. Thank you for this opportunity. All right, so this transmission is coming to a close. All of us are landed in our own frame. All of the etheric threads that we've transmuted from fear to love are just sparkling, beautifying. Each of us is reminded to stay in our vortex, stay in our channel of light. If we're feeling off course, if we're feeling a little, everyone's bad, instead of saying everyone's this or, certain people are this or whatnot, remind yourself, nope, back into the field, back into my own alignment, my own field, and we're not resisting these old urges, but we're noticing these old urges. So we're noticing our urges to do things that are not actually benefiting us. And then questioning, is there something that could be a little bit more in alignment or a little bit more authentic to me, etc., etc. And then just continue to internally ask. And the last message I want to share is that many of you are channels here, many of you are healers here, many of you are intuitives, doctors, doing incredible, amazing things in the world, and I commend you, and I remind you of oneness. That as we're shifting to 5D, and we're finding the places and spaces and ways that are expanding us and helping us feel more love, we're sharing all of that with everyone. If we find a little secret, our secret sauce, let's say, we're sharing that publicly for everyone. And we're also being reminded, and I'm getting this reminder too, not to hold back. I do sometimes hold back, and I'm working on it. This was a lot more expansive for me, allowing myself to fully bring you what I experience when I commune with the divine. But it's a process. So just small expansions when you're feeling afraid of those expansions. A little, can you do a little? Can you do a little? Can you do a little? Because before you know it, when you're just doing that little, you're going to be out here going, whoa, look what I did. Look how much I expanded. Look how much I moved through. Wow. Maybe I can be celebrated. I love you all. Thank you for being here. I attract a very specific, pure-hearted being, and I'm grateful for each and every single one of you. I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.